Fixed rate versus variable rate mortgages. What's the difference? Well, there's been a lot of talk in the news lately about the Bank of Canada raising the overnight rate or the interest rate. And that typically will affect your variable rate mortgages because they are based off of the prime lending rate. So, what is the difference here? A fixed rate mortgage is when you select your interest rate and it is fixed, it does not change for the term of your mortgage. And a term of the mortgage is typically 5 years, it can be as low as 1 or even as high as 7 or 10. A variable rate is, like the name suggests, a rate that can change, and it will be based off of the bank's prime rate. So as the prime rate goes up or down, your interest rate goes up or down. Now there's two different ways this can be set up with your mortgage. Your payment can actually change as that rate fluctuates, or your payment can remain fixed, and as the interest rate goes up or down, it changes how much interest is the portion of that payment. So that's an important note to consider when you're going for a variable rate. Check with your bank or mortgage broker. Is my monthly payment going to change when the Bank of Canada changes the overnight rate and then adjusts that variable rate? So when we're looking at fixed versus variable rate mortgages from an investment point of view, right, when you get a mortgage on an investment property, there's a couple things that I like to consider. A lot of people will say that a variable rate is better over time, cheaper, if you will, you'll pay less interest. And that may be true, but sometimes it's better to have a fixed rate in place so you know all of your numbers. And you can say, okay, for the next 3 years, these are my expenses for sure. This is my income for sure. This is what's going to be left over. That's actually what we like to do in our rent-to-own program. Our investor will get a mortgage with a fixed rate. They know their exact expenses every month. Then we can set rent appropriately to provide them a consistent cash flow every month.